Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. We're going to be running through Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, the new patch that just released, the patch 0.9, the Once and Future King. All right, we already went through the media version of it before the actual patch released, but now we're going to see what might be different with the actual patch release. Also, I wanted a chance to try out some melee builds, so this will give us the option to do that. I was looking in here and I couldn't find difficulty. So I'm thinking difficulty settings must be in-game only, not from the menu, because we were definitely able to change the difficulty before in-game. So we'll be changing that once we get into the game. Hey, what's up, JP? What is up, Romildo? Appreciate y'all being here. How you doing? Yes, this game is definitely awesome, Romildo. For sure. Alright, I thought the prologue was pretty damn good. I don't know, what do y'all think? Do we actually want to do the prologue or not? We did just go through it like, I don't know, 5-6 days ago. Yeah, let's go through it. Why not? Give us a chance to practice our melee abilities a little bit.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Ah, here's the difficulty setting. That's why we couldn't find it before. I didn't realize there was something past survival. You can only save at campfires or cooking spots, and the game will autosave while sleeping. There is one save slot that gets deleted upon death. Oh, that's a bitch. You can only save at campfires or cooking spots, and the game will autosave while sleeping. You think there's any chance that we could make it through the game without dying? I don't know. Maybe as a mage or an archer, maybe. But surely not as a melee character, right? So it's more of a red theme. Need some tattoos for the legs too, but I think that'll work. You die. ... A lot. Yeah, that is true. That is true. We did manage to get about 20 hours into Divinity Original Sin 2 before we died that one time. Before we wiped. We lost our whole playthrough. It only took me like a year plus to beat Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous on Last Aslanti mode, which is you can't die if you do it. Erases your save file and you have to start over. And that's like a 100-hour game. Anyways.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you? Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste. And you were planning to enlist with...
Nothing for two-handers here, huh?
Ah, my father was a foot soldier, you know. One day, he got trampled by the cavalry. And that was the end of his glorious military career. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop...
That part's always awesome.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've million questions, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alright, let's get geared up here. Oh, damn, we look nasty. I guess we do have the Red Death. Groats, and we got oats. Probably equip a weapon, huh? Oh, nice. Health potion. A lot of damn 7 Commandments books. Take that.
Prophet world of danger. Sacrifice to the prophet!
Damn it. Ran out of stamina just like a second too soon. To avoid that last hit. You all can go. potion there. I'll definitely take that. All right, let's go, Cluckers. Brains and hearts galore. Not a good place. Let's get y'all out here. Damn it. Come on. Really? I think I'm starting to get sick. Woke up today with a scratch in the back of my throat. So that kind of sucks. Also, we're having like the biggest thunderstorm that we've had in years here. And it's should be starting like in the next probably half hour or so. So if the stream suddenly dies, it's probably because we either lost power or had an internet outage. Possibly both. But we don't get a whole lot of really bad thunderstorms around here, and whenever they do happen, power outages are pretty common. So that could be coming up at any moment. Meant to mention that a little bit sooner, just in case it had already happened, but fortunately, it hasn't happened yet. I don't know, maybe it could be pollen, maybe. I don't know, I usually don't really have allergies, or issues with that, but yeah, maybe it could be. I'm getting older. Maybe stuff like that will start affecting me more. Everything else about getting old has been sucking, so why not that? Hey, I got a pickaxe already. Nice. Last time, we didn't get a pickaxe until much, much later. Also, I didn't know that you could mine rock. Alright, not sure how they didn't hear me mining through their frickin' wall, but hooray, I guess.
Investigate. Purge the unclean. Your sins will
Damn
be
it.
punished. Your sins will... The word protects me. Your sins will... I'll cleanse you with fire. Purge the unclean. We'll send you into the abyss. You will... You will burn.
Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get better at dancing in and out of melee. That was not very good. I kept dashing forward whenever I meant to be dashing backwards. Alright, well, we got a blood transfusion spell, which is fine, I guess. It's possibly the worst spell, but also don't really intend to use magic. Nope, they didn't hear a damn thing. This guy's kind of interesting to talk to. I would suggest you do it in your playthrough, but he is a bit long-winded, and we just went through that, like, not that long ago, so I'm not going to speak to him right now. I could beat him to death, but what am I gonna get? Bloody rags? Yeah. That's weird. There's... Huh. That blue? I haven't decided if we're going to employ a bow yet. I think we might. Like, no reason we shouldn't be able to use a bow, right? Maybe just for, like, pulls and stuff. Yeah, someone there. I thought I heard something. You and me both, brother. Like, yeah. Must have heard that, I don't know, tens of thousands of times.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest.
We didn't come into here last time, I don't think. Not unless there's another entrance. I definitely didn't go get the key and come back here. Oh, yeah, we can block and parry. I need to practice that. I'm just trying to dash in and out of combat. We're not using magic, so yeah, block parry, probably a good idea. Okay. Yeah, we might just practice parrying here against this one guy.
Stay alert.
Nice, nice. All right.
Prophet wants you dead.
I didn't get that one very well. Damn it.
You will burn. You'll suffer for your sins.
Got that one okay.
Your fate is sealed.
Damn it.
You will burn.
Yeah. Felt like it was about to kill me. Not very good at parrying yet. That's for sure. Really? You have yet to beat Skyrim without resorting to Stealth Archer? I mean, the draw is powerful, I guess, but I don't know. I did Stealth Archer so many times in my early days of Skyrim, like, I don't know, probably like 4 of the first 5 or 6 times I beat Skyrim was using some type of, like, Stealth Archer build. Like, if not straight up Stealth Archer, then like a spell bow, where I would inevitably end up stealthing around, and so it'd be pretty much the same thing, just a Stealth Archer with magic. Or like I tried like a barbarian character, and I ended up fighting a lot of battles like just from the shadows shooting a bow, even though I was technically built for melee. Anyways, yeah. But I did that so much that now, like, Stealth Archer builds, like, I don't know. They just don't have the appeal, I guess, because I did that so much. So I usually try to stay away from the Stealth Archer builds. At least in, like, first-person action adventures like this. In other games, there's still some interest there. But yeah, since then, I don't know. Got a ton of other builds, like a ton of caster builds that I've beaten the game with. And a couple of melee builds. Sword and board in Skyrim is actually, like, freaking incredibly powerful. Like, you're almost unkillable once you get a decent number of levels and get the build, kind of the main parts of the build set up. Our set also involves using crafting as well, and I guess with crafting in Skyrim, you can make almost any build unkillable or nearly unkillable, so maybe put an asterisk there, I guess. I did eventually break myself of the habit. Like I said, since then there's been at least a half dozen times I've beaten the game. Probably, well, I'd say beaten the game. I shouldn't say beaten the game, because it's been a pretty long time since I went through the main story of the game, but had like a long, full kind of thorough playthrough. That's what I mean whenever I say beating the game. Because the story's just not really that great, and eventually I did just kind of stop playing that altogether. Really, once I got into modding, which was probably 10 years after Skyrim, at least 8 years after Skyrim released. But once I finally did get into modding, I really loved the alternative start mod because you didn't have to put up with Helgen or any of the bullshit about the story or any of that. Great, they already saw me.
Your death is certain. Your fate is sealed.
Damn it.
You will burn. Sacrifice.
Place is
to the
not
prophet.
real great for kiting around.
I'm not.
Damn it.
The prophet wants you dead.
Good job, dumbass.
The unclean.
Ah, damn it. I was trying to get away from him
Sacrifice
in time,
to
but
the
I did
prophet.
not.
We'll send you into the abyss. You're no match for me. You will burn. We'll send you into the abyss. We'll send you into the abyss.
Ring around the rosy. Da, 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 da.
Death is certain.
Damn it.
The prophet wants you dead.
There's no profit.
You will burn. Purge the unclean.
Ah! Alright, we're getting a little bit better at blocking. Hopefully that's not considered too cheap the way that I ring around the rosy down there. Yeah, mods are definitely what have kept that game alive. I imagine another decade from now, or another decade or 2 decades or even 3 after Elder Scrolls 6 releases, mods will still have Skyrim alive. I don't know. It'll probably be at its least popular right after the Elder Scrolls 6 releases because people will be like, all right, something new, finally. After 20 years, we get a new Elder Scrolls game, so it'll probably drop off pretty heavily after that, but I'd bet within a couple of years it'll mostly be back to where it was before then. Yeah, I got the parry practice. I did. I'm not sure when you said that. Maybe you said it before I was parrying so much, but got in some pretty good parrying practice there, I think. What is that skull and crossbones? Oh, the Red Death, of course. You're sick and will die soon. There's no cure for the Red Death. That doesn't affect my combat abilities, I guess. That's nice. Ah, okay. Understood. Right, that's where they drop the bodies. There's some way we could just jump down there, but yeah. Probably not a good idea. I think we came out of there. Did we come down from here? Whatever. I think the way that we need to go, regardless of where we came from, is not there. Here. Hopefully that's right. We'll see. Nope, I think I chose the wrong one. Pretty sure. Definitely. We don't exactly know what it is. Like that's why they're doing the experiments here. The Red Priests are, like, they're trying to figure out like what it is and how to cure it. They haven't been able to. It's what originally caused Arthur to leave their original home and come here to Avalon, because they had the Red Death there and they were running away from it. And then they, I guess for 600 years there was no Red Death here, and now it's here. But no, I hope that it's explained at some point, but once you get past the prologue, it's not even talked about very much. But hopefully in Act 2 and 3 they revisit it, because I would definitely appreciate some more answers for it. Hey, what's up, Ashu? Oh, actually, I should say it is a plague. Or that's how they refer to it as, but it's unknown, like, the origins or what causes it or whatever. Nice, nice. Yeah, magic is super OP right now in patch 0.9. For sure. Okay, this guy was not here before. Shit. He wasn't here in the media version that we played a few days ago. Oh, Andy's got fireballs. Screw you. That's lame. Giving him freaking fireballs. I don't know what he is, but I just blocked the fireball? Didn't know I could do that. Shit. Really? From that freaking distance? Well, I guess here's our chance to get good at parrying, because I'm not very good at it at all. Yeah, I think I remember the spell you're talking about. It's the one where you like charge up while you make a fist, and then there's almost like a kickback like a cannon whenever you fire it, and whatever you hit like ragdolls through the freaking air. What the hell is this? You better not fucking tell me that it didn't save. That it hasn't saved that entire time? No, fuck that. That can't be right. How did it not? I'm about to be so pissed. Yeah, that's the spell I'm thinking of, Ashu. Yeah, I never gauged how much actual damage it was doing, but it was one-shotting most enemies. Look, it's set to autosave every 5 minutes. We've been playing for 40 minutes, and it didn't autosave one fucking time. Alright, I might be pissed enough that we might just end the stream right here, because I don't want to go back through all that shit again. That's super annoying. Well, we played the game for 20 hours, and I never had to use F5 because we had it set to autosave every 5 minutes. And it always worked, never failed. Now we play for 40 minutes, and it never fucking saves that entire time. I'm pretty pissed. I guess, still, we just lost everything that we just fucking did. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Fuck it.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of preset options or really options for building your character at all. I don't know. Maybe I've been spoiled by other recent games that have been giving a ton of options, but oh god damn it, that's why. We had it on survival. It's my fucking fault. I totally forgot about that. Alright, I apologize. I totally forgot about that. We had it on survival. I mean, we cooked, though. It says cooking spots. We cooked. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, that's my fault. Oh yeah, she's gonna swing super hard. Alright, let's see. Wow, this is what they start you out with? I feel like that's way better than what I would have gotten in the prologue. Hey, come back here. Oh, you damn crabs. Alright, we got a bunch of crabs to eat now. This is good because we Ah, boo. I can't attack underwater. Anyways, that's good. Because we're probably going to be... Or we can't afford to die a lot. Yeah, Romildo, I don't know. I think that might be the most requested option that I've heard or seen in the Discord and heard here on the stream. Yeah, the third person option. I actually like the first person personally, but yeah, I know it's a big deal for a lot of people, so would be good to get. All right, corpse eater. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, we killed something without dying, so that's nice. Have any potions? Alright, so it's supposed to save anytime you're at a cooking spot, it showed, but that doesn't actually seem to be the case. So let's try... Alright, let's level up real quick. Strength and endurance. Good with that. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to auto-save whenever we do this, but I don't know. We're gonna check and see. Oh, wow, that's kind of nice. You can increase your melee damage through the shield skills, huh? I don't know. I really wanted to go two-hander, but maybe we go sworded board. I feel like that's just good value. 7 stamina whenever I only had 46 stamina. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stick with the two-hander idea. Surely we'll find a two-handed weapon before too long. All right, let's see. Load game. So it did not save. Maybe we have to rest? Maybe that's required for the save? Ah, it just said game saved in the bottom corner. I do wish that they would save your games under different character profiles. It's just saving this on the same list as the other character that we had. I don't love that. But whatever, we figured out how to save now. So I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's see what we can do battling the undead. I got a Ryzen 5950 and RTX 4070, 32 gigs of RAM. Damn it. Not so bad. Yeah, I can run pretty much any game. I definitely cannot run at max specs for every game though, like max settings. Like most games I cannot do max settings. Although I might be able to if I was running or using 1080p resolution, maybe then I could. But at 2K resolution I definitely cannot run max settings for most of the games that I play. Usually like high instead of ultra, or like high custom. Not sure why there are flying crabs, but I killed as many of them as I could. Does night settings make the night lighting much better? I might try it out then, just to see what it is, but it's probably going to tank my FPS pretty hard. I actually don't think that the night lighting is bad. I think the night lighting is actually better than the day lighting. Although the day lighting is a lot better with the, actually, the gamma still turned down since I think it is. Brightness. I don't remember. I don't know. Let's see if that looks better or not. About the same. Yeah, I think that might be the same as where we had it before. Anyways, let's talk to you. I want to buy up all your sage.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and I, the finest I can offer, that is. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but are you certain? I mean, I'm sure you are a very fine specimen of a... oh, that was a joke, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I'm sure it's very funny, but I'm just not very good at understanding your sense of humour. It's so much less, well, practical than what I'm used to. Anyway, where were we? It's a lovely day. It's...
See what I have to sell here. Probably not a whole lot, huh? Yeah, not really very much to sell. I'll take all your sage and... oh, damn it, I forgot that you had some charms here. Oh well, I didn't have enough to afford any of these anyways. There's only one that I might have actually wanted there. Alright, rest of the stuff don't really need, can easily find, I think.
Ah, another satisfaction.
Yep, thank you. Also, we missed this last time. I went back and kind of found it playing on my own after our stream. Oh, fishing. Yeah, we might do some fishing. See if the fishing minigame has improved any. But anyways, there actually is like a chest here that we can loot. I think we have to go... yeah. Jump down here, go around. Yeah, I was just selling anything that I had to sell, and I was trying to buy sage, because I knew the vendor had sage. And I'm sure we're going to need an incredible number of potions, so more sage is more better. Anyways, also, you know, why don't I have this equipped over that? Not sure why. Yep, let's go with the sword instead, I think. I don't think there are damage types for the weapons in this game. It certainly doesn't show that there are. So, like, club isn't going to be more effective against certain enemies than a short sword. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. There's certainly no indication here that that's the case. We're on the short bow.
Look what you've done, you fool. It's always the same with you. Beat them up first, ask questions later, damn it. Now we have no clothes, no nothing, just
Oh my god. That thing had such a freaking wind-up on it, I just was not expecting that. Damn it. Well, that sucked. Alright, those freaking axes are going to be quite difficult to just kind of get the timing down on for blocking. Okay, let's switch over to that. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go a different way. We'll go back over to that area later. There we go. There should be a ton of helpful stuff inside of this cave. Also, bag. Yeah, let's use that. I had a feeling that was going to be in the bag somewhere. I'd forgotten about it before. No, I've not played AC Shadows. What is AC Shadows? There we go. Good bit more food to be healing with this time. So that's helpful. Although I'm not so sure about fighting the Bugatti that's here. That may not go super well. Definitely may not go super well. I like the game's music. I actually like the music post 0.9. This right here is actually pre 0.9 because of the copyright issues that still need to be fixed. But I thought that this right here, the music that we're hearing on stream right now and from the beginning of the stream, like, it's good, it's fine. But I thought that the improvements made in patch 0.9 took it from like, yeah, that's fine, sometimes good, to like, it's usually good, sometimes like great. Oh, yeah? Well, what's your opinion? What was the guy's opinion? Alright, we're gonna be able to craft a bunch of stuff whenever we get to town. Assuming we don't die. Maybe we should... Yeah, I don't think we can actually drop a bonfire in here to save real quick. Maybe we can save... No, we can't save at the cooking pot either. What Nordic thing? You mean the music? I would say the music, the new music from patch 0.9, I would definitely not call Nordic. Definitely would not. That's pretty harsh criticism. A deaf person trying to sing, like, I don't know. I thought it was fine. Like, nothing great, but you know, fine. Again, the music, what they changed it to post 0.9, that was much better. You know, like I don't know, like a old Gaelic sounding, you know, chants and hymns and stuff. Given where we are, that should be right at home. But I guess, you know, to each their own. Alright, we're gonna try to fight this Bugani, and it's probably not gonna go well. Almost definitely not going to go well. Really? I mean, bad enough that I gotta fight the damn Bugani, but then we get fucking ads. I don't think we can beat the Bugani even without ads, though. Well, if you go back and you watch our first stream last week on, I think, the 20th? I don't know, 20th or the 21st. If you go back and you watch that, it actually... Wait, no, I think I actually removed that because of the copyright. If you watch our second stream, our first or second stream, one of them should still have the 0.9 music on it. Yeah, I didn't remove it, even with the copyright issue. And you can hear that it's much improved over this. Because, yeah, you're just playing, like, the demo or something, right? So you're not getting the actual new patches. Anyways, they must have agreed with you on the music because they've made it a lot better. All right, let's go, assholes. Just me, or does the two-handed weapon not do that much more damage to him than the one-handed? feel like it was definitely not doing much more damage. Alright, we're gonna try to fight the Bogani here one more time, and I'm almost certain we're gonna die. And then after that, we're going to head into probably head towards the keep, and see if we can get some levels and some quests and start doing a little more than just screwing around like what we're doing right now. All right, good luck to us. Damn it. This thing is freaking brutal. You know, I almost feel like if I'd have just stayed attacking it instead of trying to back off so much and eaten a couple more pieces of food, we could have killed it. But oh well, we'll come back later. I speak a little bit of Spanish. I don't really speak it quite so well as I can read it. You know, but yeah, I can kind of speak some Spanish and a little bit of Visayas, which is a dialect of Tagalog, because my wife is from the Philippines. But mostly I just speak English. You know, I feel like I'm pretty good with English, but there are probably some people who would not agree with that. Dude, it's gonna take forever to get to where I can freaking block all these different attacks. Like, so many enemies just have so many different attack animations and speeds. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's the Griffin, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why don't we get to fight that damn thing? All in good time. All in good time. Yeah, my English is aight. It's pretty good for like normal English speaking, I guess. Oh, yay, another blood transfusion spell. Yeah, I took 4 years of Spanish in middle school and high school. Seventh grade through 10th. I took a year of Spanish each of those years. 20 years ago, I could actually speak it pretty well. Like, whenever all that was still fresh in my mind, and also my first wife, her entire family, like, except for her brother and 2 sisters, like, all of the rest of her family, all of her cousins and aunts and uncles and parents and everybody pretty much spoke Spanish only. So I had the Spanish from school, and then, from speaking it with my wife's family. So yeah, like 20 years ago, I was pretty damn good with it. Now I can just, like, if I'm reading it, because, I can take my time and, like, remember and figure out what it means. Pretty good with that. But as far as speaking it, like, I can say some stuff, some phrases, but I definitely can't, like, hold a conversation anymore. Definitely not. Also, the Spanish they taught in school was like Spanish, like, like Spain Spanish. So that also makes it a little harder to use that to communicate with Spanish speakers in South Texas. And I definitely had to relearn a lot of it when speaking with my first wife's family before. Well, you seem to be pretty damn good with it. I would say you're, at least appear to be, with typing out the English, better with English. Probably better with it than I was with Spanish whenever I was younger and actually good with it. Definitely more than good enough to have a conversation, that's for sure. Come on, how did that not hit the damn deer? Boo. I will fight you eventually, but I'm not fighting you right now. That's just asking for death. There we go. Another level in one-handed. Go through here and turn some of these up, and we'll see if we get a better view of the night sky. Not sure which of these exactly would be improving that, but oh well, we'll see if that has any effect. And I think it still looks about the same, maybe a little more clear. Regardless, the sky in this game looks cool for sure. Particularly the night sky. I didn't realize we had the fog quality on low. Maybe now with raising the quality of the fog up to high, maybe that might help the way things look quite a bit. Hey.
What's happening? In the name of the All-Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, a lot of Spanish words also mean the same thing in Tagalog, Visayas, because the Spanish ruled the Philippines for so long. So there's actually quite a bit of overlap with the languages there as well.
All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh? This pin, I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Well, no wonder. Look at that. 10 to 15 damage, and this is 11 to 14. So yeah, using the two-hander was definitely not being super effective back there. Yeah, we're gonna need to speak to Osbreed, I guess, before we can really. Yeah, see, like I said, not super great anymore, Romildo. Think your first question might be asking what my voice is, or maybe why do I sound like that? Yeah, the second one is definitely beyond me. I got to keep it pretty basic with the Spanish anymore. I'm more in the realm of like, mi pantalones es azul. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Dónde es un... or es el baño? Stuff like that. I guess I just need to wait. There's not a way to wait, is there? I don't think I have permission to use the barracks yet, but maybe I just can anyways, possibly. Yeah. For a white guy, it's pretty good. The accent stuck with me pretty well. Like if I read Spanish, like if you just I don't know, give me like a book or something to read, like I feel like it comes out pretty well. I don't know. I was always told that I could speak or like read it really well. Like even if I didn't always know what I was reading, like I could at least say it so that other native Spanish speakers could understand it well. Say it well enough for that. Damn it. I should have rested for longer, shouldn't I have? Yes, I should have. Try that again. Yep, my pants are blue. Well, me gusto jugo de naranjas. Okay. Dude, we need to speak to's over here.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Huh, that's surprising. But good. Very good. He's been a drunk for as long as I can remember. He keeps saying he'll stop, but he never does.
The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know that I'm the quartermaster here. Now, state your business.
And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
All right, well, thank you very much. We told him he wasn't drunk, so I'm not sure.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Yeah, The character models aren't super great. Like they're good enough. I feel like the character models are good enough, but definitely not a strong point for the game. At least the human character models, I should say.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
All right. I'll get all these bounties.
Oi, friend. A question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
Not really so much.
Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either. Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Sure, teach
Since
me.
you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Sure. Sure. Damn, leather is expensive. I was gonna just buy some, but I guess we'll go hunting instead. Not sure what a rope can be used for, but, you know, maybe we find some kind of use for it. What? Should be able to make a bonfire here, damn it. Should have sold this two-handed sword. We're definitely not going to be using it. At least not until we get a replacement. Alright, let's see if we can just go out, fight some humans, get some battle experience. Yeah, like you. Come on, let's go.
I'll have your head on a pike.
Come in. Thought that thing had already aggroed on me from there. It's like, what the hell? Eee, boo. Magic sucks.
I'll leave you in pieces.
Of course. Two guys with big giant swords. Three guys with big giant swords. Just what I hate.
I will bleed you. We'll make short work of you. I'll have your head on a pike. Your gold belongs to us. I'll have your head on a pike.
Maybe I just do better to avoid attacks from these guys.
I'll teach you to respect me. This is my lucky day.
But I gotta remember to reserve stamina if I'm gonna be dodging.
Your road ends here. I'll have your head on a pike.
Aye.
We'll make short work. Beg for mercy. You're no match for our band. Oh, you're...
Yeah, I think dodging is definitely the better way to go against guys using two-handed weapons. Or at least it seems to work better for me. Ha ha ha, JP. Better archer as a melee fighter than I was as an archer. I don't think you can get poisoned by eating bad food in this game. You can in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Might be able to in the Wayward Realms. Not entirely sure about there. Still love the way this thing looks. Freaking awesome. Oh, a regular unbroken claymore, huh? What? Oh, I don't have 5 strength, that's why. Like, how is the broken claymore better than the unbroken claymore? I don't have 5 strength. My horse? I don't have a horse. I've only seen one horse in the entire game, and we haven't been to the area where that horse is yet. So, yep, definitely don't have a horse. The one time that I rode that horse, when I got off, I fell through the world. So it wasn't the best experience. But yeah, if we get up to the horse again, we'll grab him and we'll have a horse again. All right, you get the extra. Maybe we should go 2 Andrews. You get the extra reach on this thing, which is pretty nice.
I'll have your head on a pike.
Turn the target into cheese. Yeah, this isn't the Elder Scrolls. I don't think there's a cheese spell. Although there was in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Thought I heard that voice coming from over there, but apparently not. Ah, there they are. Oh yeah, at least against human enemies, two-handed does seem to be the way to go here.
This is my lucky day.
Where are you at?
You made a big mistake.
See if I can block. There we go.
Your road ends here.
I don't know if it's my favorite. I think it might be the best, but I don't think I would say it's my favorite. I would say it's probably like top 3, probably 4. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. But you know, I can admit that even the RPGs that I might like more than it, like it's probably better than them. But you know, just due to nostalgia and whatever else, like I still kind of like those more.
Be prepared for anything.
Yes, quite well done for sure. All right, so against these, oh damn it.
Don't mess with me.
Give ourselves a little bit of time to heal up here.
Beg for mercy. Beg for mercy.
Yep, I know what you mean. Some games will just always be the best because of, you know, you're just at that right time in your life to just make them more fun than any other games could probably ever be at any other point. They do it very, 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 very carefully. JP. Ooh, cough syrup. Cough syrup restores 84 hit points. What the f is that? Excuse my language. Oh, I didn't realize we'd gotten a level. Nice, nice. Let's do that. Point into strength here. You know, I haven't even tried to really use or incorporate heavy attacks yet. Maybe I should start messing around with those. Ooh, now that I like. Lifesteal. Kinda like that also, although probably not going to be getting that many consecutive hits. A lot of stamina. Alright, we'll try to see what we can do about incorporating some heavy attacks. At least trying to. See how that works. If I rest right now, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Probably. Nope, okay. Alright, Mr. Bossy Pants. This is probably not going to go super well. Oh my god! What? His thrown weapon took half my health. His freaking thrown weapon took half my health. That's ridiculous. Pretty sick looking moon.
I'm not beaten yet. You'll regret this. You're no match for our band.
Damn it.
Give up.
Alright, I guess we're gonna need some better gear or something to take him. I could probably fight him like 10 times and eventually beat him, but... Or I could cheese it. I could definitely beat him if I cheese it, but... Let's refrain from that for now. All right, let's go kill some more humies. Nope, we're getting weird spirits now. We're not getting humans anymore. I don't know if I want to fight weird spirits, but I may not have a choice. That is way too many spirits. Why the hell are wolves and spirits fighting on the same side? That's kind of shitty. Well, hey, you know, maybe we're not doing too bad if we can do that. So if we want that horse, I believe it's actually right up here. We don't want to fight that knight. He'll probably one-shot us at this point. And our caster character, he definitely did. Alright, so that horse should be right up here. Oh, damn it. I do not like that we're suddenly getting enemies on every side of us. Don't like that. Gonna be bandits here or weird spirits? Looks like bandits. Which I think is better. Oh, it's a frickin' magic user. Not a... Frickin' failed. Damn it. Yeah, we're not ready to fight a magic user yet. Shouldn't have gone for that horse. All right, there we go. Spirits are gone. Really? Damn it. I don't feel ready to fight a cold, that's for sure. I feel like my throat's definitely getting kind of like thicker and a little more painful. Hopefully that's not the start of a cold. There we go. Ha 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 ha. I am ready to fight peasants, though. And probably wolves. Not that guy. Definitely not that guy. Yeah, those were some hella jumps. Like, what the hell? Like, right up there with those flying crabs from earlier.
Stay focused. You survived that.
Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, we gotta find better armor or something. There's no way. God, that was ridiculous. Yeah, we only have 6 armor. 6.5 armor, so we gotta go get better armor. For better armor, we need leather. So we need to be killing those deer that are getting away from us. And the wolves. And the wolves. Gosh. What is that? I don't remember that from our last playthrough. Send a shrine. Definitely not giving up bear pelts. Have the drowner tongues though. Damn it. Got it. Yeah, I did not come this way at all in our other playthrough, the caster playthrough. Huh. Guess as long as we're here, we may as well see what's here. Probably die in the process. Now, one thing I do like about this game, I'd just like to point out, I do really appreciate how when you're outside of combat, your stamina does not drain. Like whenever you're running and jumping and stuff. Then, of course, whenever you're inside of it, it does. I think that's a red cap. A red cap is gonna suck the fight. Alright, not actually as bad as a melee character as it was for a caster, that's for sure. Hey, Luke Tolton, thank you for the subscription, my friend. If anybody would like to follow Luke's example there, give us a sub, give this stream a like. Definitely helps us out. Free way to show some support that I do appreciate. So thank you for doing that. Shaolin, the Wolf Rider. Shaolin had the soul of a true warrior, a fierce instinct to protect others, a willingness to stand on the front line, and a love of simple, direct solutions. A companion would be making this easier. Is that Caradoc? It is. So this is where Caradoc went, huh?
It seems that my attempt to get rid of our king failed. You could have told me. And yet, you decided to lie. Have you already forgotten how you were rotting in a cell that reeked of blood, waiting for the priests to turn you inside out? And have you also forgotten who it was exactly who got you out of that cell? If it weren't for me, you'd be nothing but a brain in a jar by now. But I don't blame you. There are no hard feelings on my end. Our king always was a master at manipulation, and he did heal you of the Red Death. You don't remember? I didn't have to figure anything out. He saved you when the monster attacked us at sea. Arthur, can you hear me, you parasite? I am coming for you. No, that's your job. You can decide to help me, you can decide to help him. At this point, it doesn't even matter, since we're both after the same thing. I'm sure he wants to regain his power, and I want to destroy every single piece of his soul. Either way, you'll be helping us both. Now, it was nice talking to you, but I can't stay here all day. I'll be keeping a close watch over your journey.
You know, I don't think there are any companions in this game. I don't think there are any plans for companions in this game. But I could maybe put summons to pretty good use with this character. Didn't really want to use magic, but maybe summons would be okay. Because summons just reduce your magical capacity naturally anyways, so if I didn't have any other need for magical capacity beyond that, I don't know, it seems to kind of fit, right?
No. You know what to do. You will be doing it, and I have other matters to take care of. But if you want my help, all right? Once again, I can prove I'm not your enemy. You can ask me one question, and I'll answer truthfully. Or I can give you an artifact I found in this cave. It should help you with your continued survival.
Well, I do need help surviving. Question, artifact. Question, artifact. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think we might implement summons. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I'm gonna give y'all like 10 more seconds to answer, and then I'll make my choice. Always take the stuff. Words are dumb. All right, fine.
Smart choice, although not the one I was expecting. Here, I hope you'll find it useful.
We do need some practical help.
We'll meet again.
Another Menhir figurine? Oh. 5 hit points is not nothing at this point, though I really got to get some better freaking armor. Alright, I don't think, yeah. I only have crappy magic right now. Anyways. I don't think we have any better two-handers. No. Lair of the Beast. All right, thanks for popping by and talking and hanging out. Appreciate it, Ramildo. I'm not sure if we'll be on for too much longer anyways. The storm sounds like it's getting pretty damn bad out there. And we got to be getting the kids ready for bed to get up extra early if everything's going to be flooded. Damn it. Pyroclast core, huh? Well, maybe that would have been helpful with our magical abilities. Wow, damn, and we missed that on our caster? That sucks. A burning rain of fire? That would have been pretty sweet. Caradoc just come through here and murder all these? Or did the beast do it? I don't know, but we should probably... We're not going to be able to put down a bonfire in here, are we? Hey, look, it's our griffin friend. Well, not really friend, but you know what I mean. Questing beast egg? Okay. Well, that's got to be good for something, right? Questing beast egg. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get over that or buy that. Queen's honey restores 100% hit points, mana, and stamina. Nice, nice. Not sure where to get that. You make that, or you gotta find that from some special place? That is pretty damn good, although I think the foods that lock you at 100% stamina and mana, I think those are better. Yeah, you get it from a quest. It does seem like something that's maybe, yeah, wouldn't be found so easily out in nature. Ah, shit, a grindy low. This is gonna go well. Wasn't as bad as I was fearing. Oh my god. Ah, run away. I didn't let him hit me last time. This time I was like, yeah, I'll just run up there and do a bunch of damage. Nope, not a good idea whenever you only have 6 armor. Definitely need the dodges when you only have 6 armor. Nighttime ghost fishing quest in a puddle. That's a hell of a description for a quest. Nice, nice. Nighttime ghost questing quest in a puddle. Where did he go? Did I kill it? here we go. Some more copper. Although we really need hides more than copper right now. Quite possible, JP. Quite possibly. Alright, I don't really want to continue north here. Yeah, if we continue north, we're definitely going to be getting into enemies that we're not prepared for. Alright, so I think we're basically done over here in this part then. Ooh, sage. Gots to have my sage. We just found something that was blue. What is that? Silent Weaver. No, we don't need it, but I will definitely sell that because we need money. We need money. Some cashola. Not sure how I missed that. Ring of Toughness. Toughness allows you to carry more weight. Makes sense. It's not really that great. I think I'd rather have the 5 extra stamina than the 5 extra hit points. Actually not entirely sure about that. Yeah, I think we'll take the stamina. No, don't fall. Whew. Ah, those are cobwebs. Yeah, I remember I asked about that before. Those are cobwebs. Or ethereal webs or whatever. Okay, makes sense.
Show yourself.
There we go. That's what I need to kill. Although we gotta drop some weight. I've been just grabbing everything. I'm sure we have a ton of stuff here that is probably not worth carrying. His boots are really not worth it. The gold to weight ratio compared to just about everything else. Come on, I know there's another. Damn it. Wolf is kicking my ass. I don't remember the wind effects. Like what we're having right here, right now. Alright, I think it's about time to head back into the village. Maybe we can take down a couple more people first. Get some revenge on these assholes.
You'll regret this. You're no match for our band. This is my lucky day. You're welcome.
Yeah, certainly the enemies that use the two-handed weapons, they're slow enough at attacking that they're not too terribly difficult to fight. But damn, does it suck whenever they actually get a hit in on you. All right, yeah, let's drop this. This is freaking garbage, right? Definitely don't need a grindy low hammer. Ooh, parrying gauntlets. That might be good. Should at least be better than this. I gotta have dexterity, but even without the dexterity, they're still definitely better. Would like to have the parrying window enhanced. That would be nice. Hey, what's up, Volgager? Time for that Huga de Naranjas? Ah, you caught that, huh? That was quite a while ago. What the hell? The pig knocked me back? I don't know. I'm not even sure is this is 1 armor physical damage by 3, 1 armor critical strike chance by 3. I don't really know which I'd rather have. Forgot I was supposed to start trying to use heavy strikes. I haven't really done that at all. I'm not going to venture near that ogre right now. Once I can get some better armor, then I might start thinking about going and doing stuff like that. I was actually thinking I wanted to get the lightning hammer from the cemetery, which I'm sure is not as good, but I don't know. I just feel like it would be really cool to have. Also, probably a lot easier than dealing with the ogre. Oh my god, really? Out of all those animals we killed, we only got enough to make 3 pieces of leather? That is fucking lame.
What do you need? This is a prison, not a museum. We don't admire here. We punish. At least, that's what they tell me to say. I'm supposed to be intimidating. Grrr. So the prisoners are scared of me.
Huh. Yeah, but then if I do that, Ashu, I won't be able to use the lightning hammer. Or anything else, because it's probably about the best two-handed weapon there is in the, early access right now. I don't know. There's got to be one better, I'm sure, but... Claymore, gold broadsword, let's get rid of that. That. All right, well, we got some gold now at least, so that's nice. Probably never remembered to use that, but Could come in useful if I do. Oh shit, this thing's just gonna randomly hatch on me while I'm out there doing something. Ugh, that's gonna suck. Or maybe it won't, but probably will.
Good day.
Forgot to check and see if you had anything that I actually wanted to buy. Nope, I don't think so.
Hello.
Yeah, let me sell all that stuff I just took from you real quick. Alright, let's go hit the barracks, I guess. Actually, let's hit our stash. Then we'll hit the barracks. Is there an alchemy station anywhere here in the fort? I remember looking for one before and never finding it, but it seems like there could be. I never thought of just coming through and stealing their armor or something. Oh, never mind. It looks like they sleep in their armor, so I can't really steal it, huh? Good thing sound doesn't matter in this game, huh? Why did everything just go gray? Am I imagining that? Huh. Keep all that stuff, I guess. Not this. All right.
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there. Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the...
Are you serious? Oh, I hate my life.
problem.
We're crashing. We're crashing. It all falls down. Well, actually, it's about time that I need to go anyway, so let me go ahead and thank our Patreon Senior Council member supporters, Sam H. and jpinnegar. Thank y'all for supporting us at such a high level on Patreon. I'd like to also thank Random Nathan Simeon and Malfus the Swift for supporting us at various levels on Patreon. And I would like to thank our YouTube channel membership supporters for supporting us with monthly subscriptions to our YouTube channel. And those are poopSMASH, Gregor, Malfus the Swift, jpinnegar, Genevra Izzo, Random, and Jeff. So thank you all for that, everybody. Free way to show some support. Give us a like, give us a sub. We'll be back here tomorrow to continue our playthrough. We'll hit the cemetery, pick up that lightning hammer because I really wanted to use that thing. It just sounds awesome. And we'll start gathering stuff so that we can get some better just general armor. And we'll probably hit the sunken city, the undead area, and we'll try out the ogre that Ashley was urging us towards. So that's what we got to look forward to tomorrow night. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out and all that. Appreciate all of you. Hopefully I get to see y'all again tomorrow night. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.